Okay, so let's summarize this, the DQN topic. So first of all, just simply applying deep neural networks as approximators in reinforcement learning is not straightforward. It's not easy to get it to work. If you just try to plug them in instead of the, for the previously we've seen algorithms for training linear approximators. If you simply swap those with deep neural networks, usually learning is not stable and you don't see good performance. So combining deep neural networks as function approximators within reinforcement learning is not straightforward. It's tricky due to sparsity of the samples, of environment samples from the environments, due to also correlated samples and policies that evolve over time. So due to non-stationary sample distribution that also leads to learning instability. DQN was the first paper to attempt to address these issues or to successfully address these issues. It does so by reusing previous transitions at each training step, right, with sampling a random mini-batch. It randomly samples previous transitions to break correlations and to allow more data efficiency, better data usage. It is off-policy. It uses off-policy TD0 learning, one-step temporal difference learning, to allow convergence to the true target value, to Q star. However, there are no guarantees for, in any case, for nonlinear deep neural network approximators, and specifically for any nonlinear approximator, and specifically for deep neural networks. So there are no convergence guarantees. But, right, we saw an example with where the maximization bias, for instance, can throw us off. We have solutions for that, but still, there's other type of biases, right, like approximation biases that still prevent us from having convergence guarantees. But still in practice we saw that it performs very, very well. Question?
There won't be guarantees for even the linear approximator, right? There'll still be bias?
Linear approximator in some cases, yes, we do have guarantees, right? We saw the table in the previous
yeah, so for the off-policy, I think only Monte Carlo had, TD had linear.
We have some, depending if you're doing an evaluation, I mean, depending what you're doing and in what setting, linear approximators do have some guarantees. Okay, provide some guarantees, right. With approximation, not in all cases, but in many cases they do have some nice guarantees that are not available for nonlinear approximators, specifically for deep neural networks. Okay. Okay, next we're going to discuss the policy gradient theorem that is going to set us towards ectocritic methods, some of the state-of-the-art methods. With respect to assignments, you are now required to start working on your deep Q learning implementation, your home assignments. Quizzes, on Canvas you have deep Q learning quiz and the eligibility traces quiz that you have to complete by the provided deadline. The deadline appears on Canvas. And with respect to the project, to the course project, please continue to make progress towards your literature survey.